Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. You ready for another week? Primed and ready?
Whoa!
CeeJaey gamba.
How are we all doing? Yo, Vite with the 63. Thank you so much for the resub, man. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Wayne, Reaper, Molly, Lee, Angry Boss. How are we all doing?
Whoa!
Sniffa CeeJaey panic and smell it. It is near.
We love a sniffer. Smelling that golden pan coming. Thank you so much, Molly, for the 43. It is near. Today's the day. Today's the day. I got a good feeling. Got a good feeling about today. I'm doing very well, Angry Boss. Thank you for asking. I had a really nice weekend. I had a good weekend. I was gonna say I'm feeling like back to my normal self, but I've been having a coughing fit this morning, and my nose was running, and my eye was like streaming. I was like, hang on a minute, what's going on? I'm going backwards. So, hopefully I'm not regressing and getting ill again, but I am mostly feeling better. I had a weekend of just laziness. Just hanging out, doing some gaming. All good stuff. Your wallpaper finally sold. You got 280 to spend. That's huge. Massive. That's a lot of dough. You gotta grab a snack, then you're ready for Tour 300. The big 300. It's gonna be important. You can actually watch because you're working nights. You're not working in the day. Let's fucking go. I might do an extra stream this week then. Yeah, it all depends. I'm planning on doing sort of Wednesday, Friday this week, but I might do an extra one on Thursday depending on how things go. And we'll see. We'll see. Buy keys to open cases and double it up. Good morning. See, this random cough coming out of nowhere. Good morning, Reflex. Good morning, good morning. Happy birthday. It's your birthday today. Let's get some Phil's birthday man in the chat for the big Reflex. What have you got planned? Boop. There I am. Oh, camera's a little bit off center. You're on your phone, you can't 70 emotes. Feels bad, man. Happy birthday, man. Hope you're gonna have a good day. We have one spot left, so we'll wait, and if no one fills, then we will start. Oh, Lugi's gonna go. Let's go. Full squad. Just for you? Yeah. Sorry. Don't know where this cough's coming from. No randos, all memes. Hell yeah, baby. Yeah, I'm hoping to hear back from a couple of jobbos this week. So I'm hoping I might be talking to some of them at some point during the week. So it may be out of my hands. But we can't do Elden Ring this weekend because Ray's unavailable. Molly. So Sarud was unavailable last weekend. Ray's unavailable this weekend. Sarud's unavailable the weekend after. So the weekend after that, which is like the end of January, we may be able to start the next Elden Ring playthrough. That's the plan. So, yeah. I'm hoping to finish Persona 4 this week. We might be able to squeeze in something on Thursday. Maybe there's like a short game that I can play in like one stream kind of thing on Thursday. You can't find your glasses, so you're looking at your monitor. God, yeah. I'd have to be like really close to the screen, like a CS:GO player, like that. Good morning, Meth Man. How you doing? You know, have some friends over. It's going to be a good time. Nice. Cigarettes. No, I don't know what's going on. I haven't been like this all weekend. Yeah. I've been absolutely fine this weekend. Just a little snotty, but I don't know where this cough's coming from. Galaxy gas is bad for you. That's your fault. Yeah, he said Molly's coming down to visit. So I was like, just all good. The thing is, with 4 of us doing magic, and we're all pretty good at the game, I feel like we're just going to rinse through the playthrough. Me, Swood, and Ray finished Elden Ring in 3 streams. And I think the DLC took 2 streams. So with 4 of us, obviously everything has more health with 4 of us. But I do think it's not going to be super long. We'll do all remembrances. And yeah, so I reckon a few sessions we'll be able to do it. Snack acquired, cozy and onesie, ready to game. Let's go. Let's get something good for your big 300. Good morning, Gary. Good morning. How are you doing? You sat down and finished Resi 2 yesterday and you got the true ending. Very good. Nice. You planning on doing all of the DLC and everything like that? Or are you going to move on to the next one? Randomize a co-op with Alex and I should work. Oh, shit. I need to change my volume. Yeah, we need to do that at some point. I'm not sure. I'd probably set aside like a weekend day for that. But yeah, definitely. I'm ready. What game though? Ocarina of Time, right? You don't know where you put them when you got back from work last night? So what hours are your nights? You're stressing out because you bought 3 books. 1 for English, Katuna. 1 book is being delivered. The other 2 you don't know how you activate them. Oh no. Can't you look where you ordered them from? Are we on LA again? Unbelievable. These damn Americans making us play on LA. I'm going to do a couple of JI wall paint cases. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. The little mini gamble. 4 times DST would be fun to watch, not even trolling. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. The issue I have, Angry, and this goes with DS3 as well. There's no seamless co-op. In Elden Ring, there's a seamless co-op mod that we run. And basically what that means is we can jump into each other's game. And constantly be playing. Right? I'll capture this guy, I think. Hopefully if I can jump. Okay, he died. So you can just get in, and it's part of the reason why I've not done like a DS3 or anything like that playthrough. If they had a seamless co-op mod, holy shit! I'm hoping if they do like a DS3 remake, which has been rumored, maybe some people would do a seamless co-op mod for it, because that would be amazing. I don't even know if I can play online with DS3, because I think I might have like a flag on my account because of using mods and stuff like that. I know Ray can't play online on DS3 because he's banned because he used the randomizer mod. So it's like, oh, it's a shame we can't do that. So, yeah. So the thing with DS2, it would be like playing the game solo until you get to boss fights, and then, yeah, just trying to summon each other in. Do I read books? Yes, I do read books. I've, last year I read 15 books in the year. I set myself a plan on Goodreads of trying to do 12. I think setting myself a goal of 1 per month is good. If I read more, then yeah, what I'm reading at the moment. So I'm finishing the last few chapters of this, which is Journey to the West, but like the English translation. Playing Wukong last year. Going into it. I haven't started this one yet, but it's called I Am Legend, which is the inspiration for the movie with Will Smith in it. Sorry. So yeah, hopefully I can finish those this month and then get some new stuff going. I think a combo of the two would be too much for me. But I'd be down for doing like Ocarina of Time. I think I know that well enough. 4 p.m. till 12 a.m. Last time you did 6 till 6. Ooh. Yeah, that's not fun. I never worked like... no, I need to do my HUD. I never did like full-on night shifts. I did like on-call in the lab where you could sleep. And then you'd have a pager where people would wake you up if there was an emergency. Yo! Let's fucking go! What'd you get? 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 Share with the group. Share with the group, Meister. What did you get? Killer joke. I don't know what that is. I don't even know the taunt. Oh no. Yeah, like on call where you'd like sleep in a room when you do like samples overnight and try and finish the workload. But also like if you know pager for on call stuff. I had to switch platform because it had tab for book support. Oh really? Okay. To take care of yourself? I mean I have been, man. I had like a good weekend. I slept so much over the weekend. I really did. My sleep schedule was all over the place. But I was just chilling, eating, making grilled cheese in the air fryer. That was good. You know, just chilling. And I don't know what's going on this morning. I've woken up and suddenly I've got this cough back. Last chapter? No, not last chapter. Like last section of the book. Like last quarter or something. It's been good. It's been good. It's like... It's been interesting. Yeah. I'm glad I got it out. Hard reload go brr. Yeah. Yeah, it's because of the config I have. I have to do a HUD reload scheme every time now. What? 2 of those rockets at the sentry. Yeah, I'm excited to move on to some new books. At the moment, it's I'm like, it's a poor excuse, but it's finding time to read. Before I would kind of like do a stream and then maybe like decompress a little bit with some reading, and then at night I'd read. Nowadays I'm kind of just like gaming, hanging out with people, go to bed, and yeah. Monkey book. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to like continue some of the series that I've been reading that I've not like completed. Oh, great, we're having that weird lag thing again. I thought it was the music just having like a... Nothing else open, so hopefully that helps. It's a lot shorter when I'll just translate it. Okay. Alright, I believe you. We can give that a try. Just don't put the blame on me if we get stuck. Could have caught something, perhaps. It is the season. I mean, yeah, I was ill over Christmas. It's just, I hope I haven't gotten ill again. That'd be annoying. I don't feel ill. It's just this random cough. I am, like, asthmatic after all, so... sometimes just be a little bit of cold air. Your game is pure vanilla, and also the hard for MvM is pooping itself. Really? Damn. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. I was too slow. I don't know why it's doing that lag thing. It's very weird. Hi 586. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing very well. How are you? You're pausing it for the unboxing. Hi Fortinex. We are winning. We're always winning. Because it's Monday and we get to MvM. Hi Arctic Wolf. Good to see you. How have you been? Last week of the semester, final week, but your brain is in holiday mode. Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, I'm hoping I can finish Persona 4 this week. I picked up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the second part of the remake. So I do want to, oh, spicy. That wasn't me. What was I saying? Yeah. So I kind of want to finish Final Fantasy 7, finish Persona 4. Oh my god, I'm going to blow myself up. Finish that. Play some other games, some shorter games perhaps, and then do Final Fantasy 7 when that comes out at the end of January. That's the plan for the month. And then after that, I might take a break from long RPGs, but the next would definitely be Persona 3 Reload. I don't know what section you are on. Sure, I mean, Nano said it would probably be another couple of streams, which I was like, really? Like, we've killed the final guy, but I guess there's more to do. And then I've got to do New Game Plus things. We will see. Oh, that's cool. Do you think you'll sell it, Wolf, or are you going to hold on to it? Pirate Majima? Yeah, I mean, that's probably going to be fairly expensive, right? So, I don't know if I'll get it on release. I'll see. Let's see how it goes. I'd like to play it, but yeah. The golden one. Yeah, so from what I am assuming is that it's kind of like 5 from my experience of 5 at least. Get out of my face, spy. Where you've beaten the final boss, but then there's like the extra end game content that you kind of do. So my only question is whether or not I can. So from what I understand, to 100% the game, I'm gonna have to basically do all the social links again anyway. So I have to do like another full playthrough. So if I don't get all the social links maxed out this time, then it's not the end of the world. But it would be nice. I'm not sure. I think from my understanding, from my calculations, I think I'm just going to miss out on it because I don't think I have enough days to do it. But we'll see. The true treasure was not killing the final boss. It was the friends we made along the way, literally. Yeah. The true treasure was making friends with every single person that you ever meet. Coconut mold? No, you're hearing things, Wayne. It's not coconut mold. It's got a trumpet in it. Hey, Scowman.
Protect the facility. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Leroy Jenkins. That's a vintage meme. Sorry, I honestly thought today I was going to be like, I'm going to be feeling great. Like, and suddenly I'm like coughing and spluttering everywhere again. What the hell's going on? Anything else I've been up to? Yo, Zarita, good to see you. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. It's really kind of you. How have you been? How was your weekend? Anything else I've been up to? Just work stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping this week, I was saying at the start of the stream that I'll be hearing back from a couple of jobs. I had an interview just before Christmas. I had a job that was pretty interesting, pretty exciting. So I'm hopeful I hit back from them. They said they're back in office this week, so hopefully I hear back. And I also got reached out to by another studio as well. So yeah, I'm hopeful. It would mean less streams, obviously, if I start working. But if I can start working again, that'd be really cool. But yeah, other than that, just I don't know. This weekend was literally just chilling out, watching movies, playing games. Played some Helldivers at the weekend for the first time in a while, so I played against the Illuminate, which was pretty cool. But yeah, just been chilling, man. You've been well. How about you? Yeah, I've been good, thanks, Sarita. Recovering from illness, but it's just annoying me now. It's annoying. You didn't know there was already 2 DLC. Is it worth it, or are we playing through the game again? No. So the DLC is like it's all free DLC. For 2, and it's just extra modes. So you might have already looked at them. I don't know, but like if you wanted to do achievements and stuff for it, then you can check them out. There's some like difficult content. But one of them, for example, is the Hunk DLC. So Hunk is one of the agents from Alpha Team that stole back the virus from William Birkin. Oh my god, can I get everything? I'm not going to tell me. And you play as him. So he's called Hunk because it stands for Human Unit Never Killed. It's pretty badass. He's one of my favorite characters in the series. And basically you play as him trying to escape from Raccoon City. After, like, the nuke is launched. Is that a spoiler? I've not heard of Hunk before. It's not a spoiler, no. He's just, like, the character you play as. One nuke? Wait, what? Have I missed critical information? I'm trying to work out whether you have or not. Maybe not. You've also played 3, right? Right? You've not played 3 yet. Okay. Basically 3 is set before and after 2. But anyway. You know the bit with William Birkin, the scientist? Have you just coconut? I haven't. No. You know the bit with the scientist, and he's like, no, these are my samples, and then he injects himself? Yeah, William Birkin, yeah. And you know there's all those guys that are wearing, like, the black gas masks and everything like that? From the recordings, yeah. So that is Alpha Team. And you know there's the guy that's like, someone shoots the scientist, someone shoots William Birkin, and then the guy's like, there was an accident. That guy is Hunk. He's the leader of Alpha Team. And in one of the DLCs, you play as him. It's like a really short thing. You can finish it in like 20 minutes or something. But basically the DLCs are all very, very short things that you can complete in like short amounts of time. It just gives you different points of view of like the game. So the one where you play as Hunk is where you're trying to escape from Raccoon City after the after everything goes P-Tong, right? The other one's into I can't remember. I remember that there's one where you play as the shopkeeper from the start of the game, that's the hardest thing in the game, really. Because there's, like, never-ending zombies. Well, not never-ending. You basically have to kill, like, 100 enemies. So it's quite difficult. Because you only have, like, limited ammo and stuff like that. Hey, Cube. So yeah, I mean, check them out. And if you don't like them, then, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, Hunk's story is very, like, his little campaign is very fun. And the music for it is really cool as well. At the petrol station, yeah. So you play, I think he plays the shopkeeper, and basically there's 3 doors where zombies come in, and you have to kill them, but you have infinite pistol ammo, but you also have limited healing and limited ammo on any other weapon, right? So it's more like a challenge thing of, like, managing your resources. But yeah, that was very hard. I'm trying to think of what the other ones were in 2. Like 2 and 3 have, like, a lot of the DLCs for those are pretty much just, these are what the characters you met along the way were doing, kind of thing. Was that one where you play as the little kid? I can't remember. Yeah, check them out. Reflex is freaking rocking out. So did anyone else do anything fun over the weekend? Yeah. I mean, I haven't played in a while. I had like 100 hours on the game or something last year. And I maxed out the first 3 war bonds. And then I just didn't really play. Because, I don't know, I got kind of a little bored of doing the same kind of content over and over again. I enjoyed the missions. It was just, I wanted to see some new missions. I wanted to see some different things going on. But yeah, the Illuminate has definitely been an interesting update. So something different, new enemy type, new, like, the cities are very cool. Yeah, it's been interesting. But now I have like a shit ton of war buns to fill out. So we'll see how much I can play. Maybe I could do a stream of Helldivers one day. Just stream some Helldivers. Farming medals. You plowed snow for 5 days in a row. Last day I stopped snowing. It's so exhausted. Oh no. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, we had snow. It was on Saturday, I think. Yeah, because that was when I was playing Helldivers, funnily enough. And I looked outside and there was like snow everywhere. It was gone by the next day. You played Elden Ring DLC, got stuck, then immediately beat the boss 30 minutes later. You decided to just play Legends Arceus because you must be rid of playing it. You have to want to be rid of playing. So you don't enjoy Pokemon Legends? That's really weird, considering most people talked about it as like their favorite Pokemon game. People talk about it being like a new thing and like shaking things up a little bit. Just love everything about the game and how no mission is exactly the same, yet the objectives being the same. Yeah. Like, honestly, yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite games from last year. Like, I used to play a ton with Karik and Jordan. And we would just, like, land on a planet. And I would run around collecting every single sample on the map. Because I would just, like, I'd just be the sample guy. Karik would go around and do, like, the main objectives. Jordan would run around and do the side objectives. We'd be, like, so, like, in tune that we'd end up finishing the mission with every single thing done. Like, every single side objective, every single sample collected, and all the main stuff done, like, in a fairly quick time on the hardest difficulty. And we'd just be like, yeah, it was good stuff. Gladstone, yeah, it must be frustrating when you have to shovel it every day. Is it complete short to 100% of the decks? Oh, okay, yeah. From that point of view, definitely, it's like doing the decks, I imagine, is a bit frustrating. Oh, I'll play Scout. I never play Scout on this map. Let's do Scout. Yeah, I don't think 100% of the decks of Pokemon Legends. Spent £100 on Pokemon cards this last month. Holy shit! What kind of cards did you get? Like older vintage ones or new ones? Yeah, in the most casual sense, like, I enjoyed it. I prefer the more traditional Pokemon, like, format. But Legends definitely was something different, and it was enjoyable. But yeah, I didn't 100% the decks, because, like, you have to catch the same things over and over again, right? Paradox Rift, Surging Sparks, and Stellar Crown. Damn. What's your favourite card that you've got from the ones you've bought recently? Hey, Wuff. How are you doing? Sounds like a freedom-loving team. Yeah, it was always good fun. I think I just got to the point where all I was doing was farming the missions for medals to unlock the stuff in the war bonds. What the hell's going on here? That's kind of funny. Yeah, and sometimes the missions just got a little samey, and I was just a bit like, eh. I mean, it took me 100 hours to get to that point, but yeah. So it was just, I was waiting for some new content, I guess, and then I just caught up playing other games, and yeah, you know. But lots of booster packs and individual cards I liked. That's nice. I still have a bunch of my, like, original Pokemon cards. I just wonder if they're worth anything. You have to capture things that have a low spawn rate. Yeah. Like, the rare ones. Must be pretty annoying to try and 100% those ones. Tied around HK, there was a big guy. He can't hear us, he has AirPods in. It's all going wrong. You doing alright? Just chilling? Nice, nice. Any games that you're achievement hunting at the moment? Eating our Cheetos better than turning around. That's a valid reason. Send you my fave page. Oh, yeah. You transfer Pokemon in, so you literally bypass stuff in the game because of the alpha. Oh, wow. Must have a lot of hours on the game by now. I still need to play the Scarlet and Violet DLCs. You seen it on Snap? Ooh. Oh, check it out. Just over level 100 now. Nice. Yeah, Jordan is he's level 150. He's like max level, and when we were playing at the weekend, he said he just finished every war bond. So he's like unlocked everything. He plays it a lot. I think he's got like 400 hours on it by now. You got a Waylord V and a Skizzy. That's nice. Let's see if I can check this one. Ooh. Whoa, there's some cool ones. Got a couple of Mews there as well. Sylveon, Glaceons. That's 4 Sylveons. That's really cool. Can I show you guys the page? I need to pick up money. Sorry. Hey, pick up money! Let my team down. Someone's capped? What the fuck happened? You get the money. These guys are going to spawn with crits. One pyro got behind. Damn. Yeah. I'm trying to touch the screen. Cool cards though. Very cool. Oh. Damn. Yeah, I'd like to get some. I need to check out my old Pokemon cards. I remember I used to have a Lapras, shiny Lapras and Kabutops and stuff like that. Like some really obscure hollow ones. I feel it's one of the most overrated games. I mean, I really enjoyed Pokemon Legends. It was something different. When people were saying that that's what they wanted to do for the future stuff, like, I liked it because it was a different take on the format, you know? It was something different. It's not what I would like to see from the series permanently, but I really did enjoy it. I guess it's slightly different when you're trying to do absolutely everything in the game. It gets a little monotonous. Jimmy just did Loculus and Roblox's pressure game last night. Oh, okay. Congrats, man. It's the hardest challenge. Impressive. You got 4 achievements left to do in P3R, which are 3 easy to get, and the last one is the usual percentage. Damn. I feel like you only started that game, like, I was going to say last week, but I suppose it was around Christmas, right? Got some Japanese cards as well. Ooh. It's a true democracy supporter, he is, yeah. Yeah, I do want to play some more of it. I just got a lot of games that I'm playing at the moment. It's
Other
sometimes
card
hard to keep up
expired,
with.
so add to manually resub again.
Like, I want to play this, I want to play that.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
You've been getting into HoloLive VTuber company trading cards. Okay. So wait, they have cards of VTubers that you collect? Ooh. Thank you for the resub, Cube. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Dude, so should I launch a trading card thing, but for like streamers and YouTubers? I'll make myself the only holographic one. Aw, man, I got another Mr. Beast. Yo, you got a CeeJaey? I'll trade you like 20 Mr. Beasts for that one, bro. Yeah, how the story goes. Oh, of course. You played the portable version. Looking forward to getting into Pokemon Legends ZA. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see where things go. You know, I thought I never played Echoes of Wisdom, did I? How long was that game? Hello. Yoink. I wonder if that's a game that I could stream in between the next Final Fantasy. Of the VTubers, they have different rarities. Some basic model ones, and they have the original art of the characters. Oh, okay. Interesting. You don't need to launch and do something every time I mention. Just giving me ideas, man. Why the American accent? I don't know. I guess I think of the stereotypical Mr. Beast fan as like an American teenager or something. I mean, let's be honest. I am of an age where I fucking understand Mr. Beast and all that shit, right? Is Mr. Beast popular in the UK? Is he popular amongst like 20 somethings around the world, or? Like, I think the first time I heard of Mr. Beast was the whole Mr. Breast memes. Yo, it's Mr. Breast! I don't fucking know. I just watch random bullshit on YouTube. I don't really watch many YouTubers religiously, you know? The own casting is so bad, like you're laughing at nothing. That's right, we're all a little crazy here. Mr. Beast is big everywhere. Hey Jackie, how's it going, man? Yeah, I get that he's big everywhere, but I mean, like, I guess I just associate it with, like, American a little bit more. It's only in, like, the last year or so that I've seen, like, Mr. Beast bites or whatever the fucking candy is called and stuff in the store. Yeah, I saw that as well, Scout, actually. But then I saw apparently it was really bad. I've never watched a Mr. Beast video or show or anything. So, like, what I know is he has a lot of money and he does things like, if you stay in this shop for 10 years, I'll give you 1 million doubloons. Yeah. See you later, Reflex. Have a good day, man. You get Twitch button that screams get the money. I'm getting the money. I've not missed any money. That would just give me anxiety every time I hear it. Hey, Andreas. Yeah, I mean, I'm at the end game now, Reflex. I've basically beaten the final boss, and I'm on, like, the kind of the golden extra content, so I would probably avoid watching the stream, unfortunately, if you don't want any spoilers. I thought it was cringe when you saw it advertised. Yeah, but I guess people like us aren't really the target market, right? Adults. I'm getting the money. Everybody chill. Everybody be cool. You hate your life? Oh no. What's going on, man? Yeah, I heard a lot about the allegations. A lot of the just weird shit he's done and crypto scamming and all that bullshit.
Whoa!
Don't have enough?
Sekiro
No.
Charmless and Demon Bell has turned me from a master
Yo.
at the game to an absolute noob with no skills. Tips please.
I mean, if you're asking for tips, are you a master at the game? Thank you for the 68 months, Aham. I would say you just gotta get good. I think the thing with Sekiro is that there's no like easy way, right? You gotta use the right prosthetics at the right times. You gotta make sure you deflect, like your deflection's on point.
3, 2, 1.
Almost 69 months. One away. You thought your parry timing was flawless? Yeah. Nothing quite like having to actually need perfect parry timing to realize your parry timing isn't perfect. It's like in DS2 when you go and activate the covenant that makes the game harder. You're like, oh, I'll be fine, and then you get humbled pretty quick. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. See you later, Reflex. Have a good day, man. And happy birthday again. Happy birthday again. Hope you have a good time with your friends. Think Elden Ring made the DLC too open? It's just trying to find all the bosses. I mean, that was Elden Ring in general, right? Very easy to just not find. You guys remember when I could aim? Those were good times. Getting old, chat. Getting old. Guess I'll fucking die. Thank you very much. Yeah, I mean, the DLC is kind of like, there's a lot of things that you can miss. Yeah, I agree with you there. But that's just the game in general, I feel. There's a lot of places where if you don't go exploring fully, you'll miss it. Like, you think you could technically miss, like, all of the stuff with the Rani questline. You could miss out on Fortisax, you could miss out on Astel, you could miss out on, like, all of that stuff underground in the main game if you don't go exploring. DLC, though, I feel like all the Remembrance bosses you can actually find fairly simply. I seem healthier. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been trying to get a little healthier. Christmas was a setback. Christmas was like, I went into Christmas being like, I know I'm gonna be surrounded by like unhealthy food, but you know, I'm gonna do the best I can, right? And then I got ill. So then like, yeah, it's just been not great. So I'm feeling better now. Gotta get back on the grind. You know, with the base game quests are pretty hard to miss. Some of them aren't. Like, some of them are, you know, very obvious, yeah, but I do think there are some that are fairly missable. Like, I think most people will not find every single quest when they play through the game the first time. DLC, I felt like I found most stuff my first playthrough. There wasn't very much stuff I missed, but Again, I kind of go through those games with a fine-tooth comb. That's kind of the point, Aham. You gotta be perfect. If it was easy, everybody would do it. Alright? You finally have tea? Nice. Start the day the right way. I cannot hit shit today, man. What's going on with me? It's because I don't normally play Scout on this map. It's throwing my vibe off. That may be true in some ways, Scout, but there is, like, if you don't do certain things by certain points, you will miss out on the main game as well. You can miss out on Fear's questline if you don't do certain things by a certain point. Which means you miss out on doing Fortis Axe, which is a remembrance. And you miss out on, like, a whole bunch of weapons and armor and clothing and stuff like that, so... There are examples. I do think Elden Ring is more forgiving than pretty much any FromSoft game before that. You remember the quest lines in 1, 2, and 3 Dark Souls, like you looked at an NPC the wrong way and then they go and jump off a cliff or something. Like it was difficult. But in the DLC, I did pretty much every quest line except for one of them, which I missed out on. Which was, well, I wouldn't say because I want to spoil. Yeah. What the fuck? Okay. I'm seeing the phantoms of the dead. Well, yeah, that's the thing. If you're doing Demon Bell and Charmless, then you need to be, like, it's not just, oh, I just need to deflect. You need to be perfect on your parries. That's the entire point, right? Yeah, the game is more about parries than it is dodging. So instead of, like, there being an enemy and you just roll, attack. In Sekiro, it's like parry, attack. Just gotta get good, man. Just gotta get good. The only way. Has anyone got any wild predictions for games this year? Any games that haven't been announced that you think are just going to drop? Half-Life game? And Half-Life 3 is coming out this year. Doesn't get wilder than that, you know? GTA 6 is delayed. Yeah, I mean, it's not supposed to come out till next year, is it? Or is it supposed to, when are they planning on it coming out? I mean, did you also see that the voice actor for G-Man posted about something? So people are like, that means Half-Life 3 is coming. Hey, Ham, don't be talking like you know shit when you've never played the other games. Bitch ass. Oh, a big difference between this game and that game, but I've never played the other games because I'm a little bitch. Unbelievable. Where's the 2? Where's the money? Fallout 5? No way. I'm gonna need to mainline some copium for Fallout 5. Fallout... When's Elder Scrolls 6 coming out? Next Fallout game will be a long way away. Just sad. Love me some Fallout. I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. It's supposed to be this year. Oh, is it? Okay. Damn. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's delayed. I mean, it is Rockstar. Rockstar generally puts stuff out on time, but... Team Fortress 3? Point still stands. That's essentially what you do. No, you can do that. But that's like saying you can, like, turn on Lamal box and win in TF2. Like, yeah, of course you can do that. But that's that's not what 99% of people do. Most people play games and they play them normally. In Sekiro, there's a bunch of bosses that you can cheese doing really dumb things. You can make Demon of Hatred fall off the map. You can make True Corrupted Monk fall off the map. You can make you can like infinitely stagger the Ghost Corrupted Monk. Like, there's lots of things you can do to cheese the game. Let's be honest. Let's not try and make it sound like one game's for the big boys and one's for the kids, you know? But yeah, every game has a way that you can abuse the mechanics in order to gain an advantage. Hi, Primal Void. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Alex seems now kind of natural evolution. Yeah, I mean... Oh, fuck. It would be cool if there was like a new Half-Life coming out, but... Honestly, I try not to get my, my excitement up over games that aren't officially announced. I've, like, lost all excitement for Silksong at this point. Like, when there's a release date and the game is actually out and playable, then I'll be excited. But... like, it's been, what, 5-6 years now, and I'm kind of at the point where the complete lack of any information whatsoever is kind of silly. So I'm like, whatever. I'll play the game when it comes out, if it ever comes out. You know? Like, I saw a thing recently of people being like, can game devs stop announcing games like 20 years before they ever plan on releasing them? Like, Bethesda did it with Elder Scrolls 6. They did a whole thing where they did like a little screen of some mountains, and then they just put Elder Scrolls 6 on the top. And they didn't start actually developing the game until 3 years after that. And so, well, what the fuck they do that for? Like, I don't want to be one of those people where it's, you know, I want information on the game, tell me, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't give a shit. But don't, like, say you're making a game and then say it's going to come out in X year, and then 5 years later, there's still no news on it, and you have no idea why. You know what I mean? You wonder what playlist this may be? You need it as background music for TF2. It's song requests. So basically, if you want to request a song, you can use !SR and request a song from YouTube, and it will play. So you can just do !song if you know what a specific song is. But yeah, it's all requests today. New Valve game will be VR only? I don't think it will be. I think if they were to do a Half-Life 3, it wouldn't be VR only. I did wonder what they would do to make it unique, though. Every Half-Life game has been pretty unique. Like, Half-Life 1 had, like, the set pieces that kind of happened. That was very unique for the time. You kids are too damn young to understand. But, yeah. Half-Life 1, like, that was a pretty big thing. And Half-Life 2 obviously had the very advanced physics engine for the time. And then Half-Life Alyx, I think, is still the best VR game I've ever played. But, like, what do they do to push the boat for Half-Life 3? I mean, no, I understand they need to tease games. I'm not saying, like, don't tell us you're making a game, right? My point is when a game is talked about in, like, 2018, 2019, and then they say, oh yeah, we're going to release the game next year, and now it's 5 years later, after they said they were going to release the game, and we've had zero info, that is taking the piss, in my opinion. Like, at that point in time, it's just, like, you know? I'm all about, like, teasing a game and then the game coming out, but, yeah. Alex with the raid, thank you so much. Thank you so much. How was your stream? What were you up to? Were you doing a run today? Hi, Aussie Blue. Hi, Dino Rabbit. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, below 6 minutes for a video, for a song. He was doing a tour bad 3 boxer? Oh no. Yeah, like, Nintendo did something with, like, similar with Tears of the Kingdom, right? One day they did an announcement and they were like, Tears of the Kingdom, like the sequel to Breath of the Wild is being developed. And it was like, oh my god, that's huge. Everyone got hyped. And then they released the game within like a certain period of time. I felt like that's an okay way to do it. If you want to do the Valve method of being like, hey, we're going to release a banger game. And then they release it a few months later, great. I feel like if you're a big dev, you can do that because, I mean, it's Half-Life. You could literally release a PNG of, you know, a pile of shit, and people would still get hyped if Valve made it, you know? If you put the Half-Life name on it. But I think there is a line between announcing a game and just saying you're going to do something and not being ready to do it, you know? And I get there are reasons why this happens, but communication is important. When it comes to Silksong, which, yeah, at this point is probably just a social experiment to see how long you can keep gamers, like, waiting for something that doesn't exist. I think the fact that there is no information at all is what drives people crazy. It's not entitlement, it's not, you know, anything like that. It's just, we were told that the game is being developed and 2020 was an expected release date. Pandemic happened, and obviously that affected the entire world, not just the game industry, the entire world. So nobody expected the game to come out in 2020 due to those circumstances. But it's now been many years since that, and we've had zero information. I don't mean like lack of screenshots or lack of video or lack of anything like that. Like, we've literally been told nothing. Every time that there's a show that's showcasing new games, people are like, oh, is Silksong going to be there? Nothing. Anytime like the devs are spoken to, it's like, oh yeah, we're not going to show anything. They don't say why, they don't say what they're working on. Like, are you working on the game still? Are you, like, is the game nearly finished? Are you like, what is going on, you know? I think that's an issue with that link between the developers and the fan base. We're only speaking facts or something. That's me. Hey, Denial. How's it going, man? How was your weekend? Metro Prime was a little different, though. And I'll excuse Metro Prime simply because that game was under development, and then Nintendo saw the state of it and was like, nope. And they transferred the development over to Retro Studios, who made the original Prime trilogy. And the game wasn't just like changed, it was started from scratch. So the development time of Metro Prime 4, you need to not think of it from when it was announced. You need to think of it from when it was announced that Retro Studios were starting. You got a flamethrower one? Damn, dude, nice. Hey, Muzza. How's it going, man? So I think Metroid Prime I can somewhat excuse. It is frustrating that we've not seen or heard anything from it, but I can kind of understand when you start a game from scratch, then yeah, it's understandable. Good. Your weekends are Friday to Saturday. Oh, okay. Nice, nice. I've watched the Half-Life doc yet? I haven't, no. I do need to get on that. I just got too much stuff to play, to watch, to read. Like, I need so many hours in the day. They explain why Half-Life 3 didn't happen in that? Okay. Kind of forgot shops are closed today, so you're ordering pizza. Oh, do you have like a bank holiday today? It's the King's Day or something today, right? I like how we've got a full party. It could just plop us on a server, but the matchmaking time takes so long because it's like, we're really struggling to find a server that's good for all of you. You guys are all over the world. You got Europeans, Americans, New Zealanders. You got exam season? Damn. A bit, what do I play? I'll fill. It's true, just trying to hold out the copium. Yeah. I'm trying to think of another game that's like similar in that respect. I mean, Elder Scrolls 6 is an example, but that's just Bethesda being dumbasses. They even said that development started last year. They're like, oh, we've started development on the game now. And it's like, what do you mean? You announced it like ages ago. Don't announce shit. Like, you know? What would you say is your favorite game of all time if it's not TF2? I think Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda is always like One of my favorites. I always just really enjoyed it. Used to play the game over and over again. There's lots of games I enjoy. Ocarina of Time is up there as like probably my favorite experience, like playing games. But I'm a big fan of like the Zelda series in general, Resident Evil series, Dark Souls, FromSoft games. I really liked BioWare games around like the Mass Effect. Like Mass Effect trilogy is one of my favorite gaming experiences. Games like Outer Wilds, that was fantastic. I love those kind of games. You know, though they ran out of innovation ideas and became too big for them. Yeah, like I can understand why that happens, but yeah, it's as a consumer, you're kind of like, damn, that sucks. Hi, Captain Nemo. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? I died. That's what happens when I read chat. Sorry. It's gotta be tic-tac-toe. Oh man, yeah. It's a classic. Do we not have a scout? Oh, we do. Five Nights at Freddy's? I played the first one. I've never played any more than the first one. I find it crazy considering I've played the first one and I'm like, okay, it's like a little jump scare game, I get it. And then people are like, there's so much lore to it. It's like, what? Lore? Pong, did you ever stay when that came out? Mazza, when I see you, I'm gonna fucking suplex you through the floor. Okay? We see who's old then. Okay? Why do I love MvM so much? It's just a chill game mode, you know? It's a chill game mode. You get to play a little game, you get to have a chance of winning a little prize. I don't have to stare at the screen too much because, you know, I get to play with my friends. Don't know. It's cool. I like it. Bubble count CeeJaey for games not coming out. I mean, that they've never announced that though. That's the difference. As much as I would love to see that, it's never. They've never like teased it, right? So can't really get angry at them for it. You never played any Zeldas? I'm gonna be real. I'm cooked. Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? Play Zelda. Play a Zelda game. It's my favorite series. I love it. So. Oh shit! I popped too early. He shoots them. Oh. FNAF is coming to DVD this year. Yeah. Well, that was another thing, Wayne. Is like you can play as Hunk in DVD. He's a skin for Legion, which is the skin that I use on him. Yeah, it's I saw some leaks recently. Oh, cool. Apparently, like, there's gonna be. The rumors are that there's gonna be. There's gonna be a. Can't see the effect. I can't see the effect. Am I blind? You have to request it by exclamation mark before the SR. But yeah, it's one at a time. Just gives everybody a chance. Maybe it's one of the better social sites of TF2. Yeah, you get to meet some cool people. I've made some friends playing MvM. Like, it's... I don't know, it's just a fun experience, right? I enjoy it, and I think it's... And people like to watch it, let's be honest. Like, there's a reason people like to watch MvM. They like to see the kind of... the loot side of things. So... Do you have any McCall white gem or most of it white? No, I don't have anything like that. The new usual effect, nothing. You remember me playing MvM? Yeah. Like, and I met a lot of people via streaming MvM who like were into MvM, who you know, shit like that. It's just like, okay. I mean, I guess the same could be said for me playing, you know, casual and comp and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just find it fun. TF2 has brought me to a lot of people. I don't know what I was doing there, gang. I have no idea what I was doing. Forcing the medics, getting myself killed. I got no excuses. I am just not in this game. I have just been coasting so far in this mission. TF2 is going to be 20 years old in 2 years. Okay, that's unfortunate. Wait. Shit, yeah, you're right. In 2 years' time, it'll be 20 years old. Fuck me. I respect this request over the Dizzy Rascal version. I don't even know what to upgrade. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I haven't got a clue. Old? I'm not old, I'm vintage. Is it visible now? Where are you? Oh, I can see it now. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Money does talk, yeah. Got him credits. Been playing since release. Yeah, I mean, I started playing 2008. So a year after it came out. Canteen's back? Yeah. I know my brain's just not turned on right now. It's one of the games I grow old wonderfully looking at graphics. See, there's a lot to be said about games going for that hyper-realistic view versus going for a look that is artistically styled in a way that will last. You know what I mean? There's a reason like TF2 holds up today because it has like an art style. I mean, you can make it look better, of course. There's always going to be improvements, but it lasts. Take a look at like Wind Waker, for example, in Zelda. It's like a cel-shaded art style, and it looks fantastic still to this day because they didn't go for the hyper-realistic look. And games that are going to go for that realism look are going to end up looking outdated. Games with a certain art style are going to kind of hold that charm for slightly longer. It's turned on? I'm not turned on, I'm turned off, man. I know what's going on. My predictions for 2025, Oz is going to win the WTC. Oh, man. You got more copium than me if you think that's going to happen. I don't know. I don't think... They're not going to be doing a new car, are they? You probably know more about it than I do. From my understanding, they're not doing a new car. They're just going to be, like, tinkering with the current car. I don't know. I feel like Red Bull are going to have a shit season. I feel like if McLaren get called up on all of the, like, issues that they've been, you know, skirting with the rules, their car's not going to be as fast. I could see maybe this being Leclerc's year. I could see maybe Leclerc having the opportunity, but then I could also see him falling out with Hamilton. Sorry. Yeah, it fits the theme. It fits the taunt, sorry, yeah. I agree. TB still holds up for his art as well? Yeah. I think, like, that's the thing with the Switch. The console isn't as powerful as other consoles of the same generation. But they go for an art style that is long lasting. Xenoblade Chronicles looks fantastic. Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, they look fantastic. They don't look hyper realistic, but the art style is really nice to look at. So. Jake Paul's gonna fight a 96-year-old warlord. Yeah. So that's you with the old regulations. Yeah. I just mean I don't know how much change there is going to be to the car. But I feel like when Nui finally gets underway with the car, it's not going to be Alonso in the seat. Do you think Alonso isn't going to be driving for that much longer? Should be a sad day. And by the way, he played last night. Would be Trent Alexander-Arnold's year. Yeah, I heard he had a bad game. I didn't really understand how bad of a game he had. I only saw he was kind of culpable for Martinez's goal. You see the Liverpool fans were giving him a bit of stick, so yeah. I mean, there's always a way to make games look better. There was a point where people were saying, oh yeah, this game looks photorealistic, and then things still continue to get better. But yeah, I agree. There's a lot of games these days which are at a point that looks so realistic that you think, can they get much better? And I think wasting development time and resources and processing power on that isn't the best use of a developer. So. Hi, Vitalo. Did I see the sale of the double-spelled spellbound? Oh yes, that was you, right? I think I saw something on Twitter about it, or I saw a picture of it. It's like the biggest sale. Oh, fucking hell. It's like the biggest sale ever. Anyone gonna run back? Someone's got to run back for that. Oh, he's respawning. Good idea. The regs are very different, no more DRS. How do you feel about DRS? Because I grew up watching F1 back in the day. When I started watching F1, there was no DRS. So in order to overtake, you actually had to be, you know, good. Like overtaking, right? That was a skill. Feels like with DRS, like it added a whole bunch of other things, other issues. Which people could abuse, right? Both goals his fault? Oh, really? Yeah, see, this is the thing. Like, as a Madrid fan, I've never really rated Trent that much. Because every time Madrid played Liverpool, Vinicius would just cook him, you know? And before Vinicius, it was Bale. Like, he would just get cooked. So I'm kind of like... Defensively, we've had Carvajal, who I think is probably one of the most underrated players of this generation. I've been saying he's been a great right back for God knows how long now. I remember when they brought him back from Leverkusen, because they gave him to Leverkusen, sold him to Leverkusen, and then had a buyback clause. Signed him back, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I saw him play, and I was like, damn, this guy's pretty good. Defensively, strong. Offensively, like, is basically a right winger. And I'm like, do we need to have an overpaid guy who can't defend? Like, we need someone who could do both. Yeah, we'll have to see how 2026 changes for F1. It was crazy, biggest sale of all time, right? I always do a video when, like, well, not always, but I've done a bunch of videos recently over the past year or two on when records get broken and stuff like that. So if you want me to do a video on something like that, that'd be cool to talk about, like, another biggest sale. Yeah, because I'm a big fan of the Croons. I do like that. I always thought about having an unusual version myself. Yeah, it'd be cool to kind of cover it. The last time I did that, though, I got a bunch of people arguing in my YouTube comments, and some guy, like, banned me from his trading site. It was a whole thing. Some guy thought I was... Yeah, it's a whole thing. Like, I was just like, yo, this is a cool sale that happened. And then this guy thought I was deleting YouTube comments and, like, spreading slander. And I'm like, I'm just talking about the hat, dude. I have no idea about... I am way too old to be, like, talking about drama, you know? Oh, shit. That was a bit of a waste. Whoops. If you fail, no go pan for the year. Alright, Scowman. Cool it, okay? Take it easy. Let's not say anything we're gonna regret. Let's take it better. Devs will want to push what they can do with it. Oh, absolutely. But I feel like a game like Tears of the Kingdom was a better showcase of modern tech than a game that looks photorealistic. I get, like, the fact that we can make games look this way is incredible. But at the same time, Tears of the Kingdom's, like, physics and everything that happened, with the way that everything interacts, it's pretty seamless. That is incredibly impressive. And that's what I like to see. And Baldur's Gate is a good example of how a game can have nigh on infinite permutations, right? So that's really cool. I think if you're spending way too much time just focusing on the visuals, you kind of, like, missing the point. Oh, I'm swinging and I'm missing. X mode and Z mode. And Z mode the front room. Okay. God. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm probably not in a position to make any sort of predictions, but it'll be interesting to see what kind of changes will happen. We pick out that can't defend. Like, he's already taken out with LeBron. Oh, I don't know enough about basketball to comment on that. But yeah, like, that's the thing. I feel like I've always felt with Trent, a lot of hype has been made about his assists and his contributions offensively, but you still need to be defensively sound, and that's like an issue if you're playing in a team that's full of attacking talent. You know? Would be dope. Got to something moving like crazy. Yeah, I mean, just if you don't mind, if you like shoot some like screenshots my way, maybe, of like some of the stuff that was traded, just so I can show on the video and be like, you know, this is the valuation kind of thing. That'd be really cool. Because it's really nice to like talk about like god tier stuff moving, you know? People find it really interesting. Spreading slander. Yeah, I don't know. It was all a misunderstanding. I posted a video about like, this is the most expensive trade that's ever happened, or the most expensive hat, or whatever. That was literally all I was talking about. I'm like, this is a hat. I didn't know any of the people involved. I didn't really know anything about anything. I was just kind of, for want of a better word, I was just reporting on it because I thought it would be a cool video and people like to hear about big trades, you know? It's like, I don't know, TF2 fans and trading fans like to hear about the big trades because it's a cool thing that's happening. It's nice to see that the game's still, you know, alive and kicking with the trading scene. But the guy, apparently there was allegedly, potentially, some like unscrupulous means in which some of the hats were bought and sold, of which I was unaware of. And people were commenting about this guy in the YouTube comments, and he was responding to like every comment. And I think YouTube flagged him for spam because I think if you spam way too many comments, you get kind of like a shadow ban or something. And dude was claiming that I was deleting his comments, and I was like, here's my YouTube dashboard, bro. Like, I haven't deleted anything. Like, I have no idea what any of this is about. And then apparently he banned me from his trading server or something, trading website. I'm like, okay, dude, I'm pushing 40. I ain't got the time to be getting involved with drama. Like, I just like talking about video games, you know what I mean? Cadillac is joining in 26. Yeah. I think it's going to be some shuffling next season for sure. Yeah, I mean, like, it was a misunderstanding at the end of the day, but I reached out to a fellow trader and was like, hey, could you, like, message this guy? Because, like, he's thinking I've done something, and I haven't. Like, I think he's just, like, misunderstanding. Like, so they spoke to him, and the guy started saying, like, I've been doing this for years. Like, I have an agenda against him. I'm like, brother, I literally do not know who you are. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, I literally have no idea what you're talking about. It is what it is. It is what it is. He's flying. But yeah, I just like talking about hats, man. There's a bunch of items and a lot of undisclosed cash. The item sells for self-modeling. Wow, that's crazy. Air shot! Damn. This is final mission? It's not. Still got Metro to go. Crazy. It's crazy how like the levels of like that are being traded still. Love to see it.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
It's kind of like a little level of vindication as well when I get, excuse me, sorry. You get so many people on YouTube comments. Like, remember when the crate depression happened? I remember I had like a spike in my YouTube comments and views and stuff because people were flooding to my videos. It doesn't matter which video it was. They were flooding to my videos to be like, ha 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 ha, everyone's got unusuals now. Your collection's worth nothing. You piece of shit. Ha ha ha. Enjoy being poor. And I'm like, huh? What? Like, people were just like so excited to gloat over the idea of like, I guess me, but also like other traders and stuff like that, like losing value on their hats. I had to calmly and like clearly explain to people that's not what was going to happen. And secondly, you are literally giving me money by giving me views on my videos by coming here to gloat. Like, do you not understand how like YouTube ad revenue works? But yeah, so many people love to come onto comments and stuff like that, being like, TF2's dead. Why the fuck you playing TF2? Blah, 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 blah. Like, trading's dead. And you think it's not the case. But like, say what you want, I suppose. But yeah, like, it's always nice to see like these big trades happen. It kind of proves those fools wrong, you know. Everybody be dying out here. Get a group of modders once again doing some awesome work by putting GTA 4 map into GTA 5. Wow, that's crazy. Sadly, I reckon that would get pushed back from, right, by Rockstar, because I imagine at some point they're going to want to do a remaster or whatever. But that'd be really cool. I need to go, like, my sister replayed GTA 4 and she said it wasn't a great experience having played it through 5, because, like, the checkpoints and respawns and stuff on 4 is, it is not as forgiving and it's not as like enjoyable as 5. So nowadays, instead of having something so expensive, like, yeah, exactly. I mean, there's still people who like, obviously there's levels to the game, right? Like, there are people who have items that the average player isn't going to get their hands on, you know. But it's cool that there still are like, there is a community that is able to buy and sell these things, you know? And we have people from CSGO, like the CSGO trading scene, if that's what you want to call it, who want to get into TF2. They're buying items because they want to get involved. They want to, like, you know, collect. People love collecting things. Here's you slowly saving up for a haunted ghost rack. You'll get it, man. You'll get it. People thought 13,000 was great for the Arcana Crones just last year. Now we're seeing... Yeah, that's absolutely insane. Like, 20,000 is something I thought I would never see. When I first started trading, like, when trading was added into the game, if you said to me, hey, there's going to be items that sell for 20,000 gears, I'd be like... crazy, but here we are. Great Depression gave people a taste of greatness, right? Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it, actually. Yeah, gave people a little taste of the good time. Start getting involved more. The worst way to interact with an YouTuber is yeah. I mean, that's why when you see YouTubers and influencers, whatever you want to call them, go through some sort of controversy, they usually, people like unsub and stuff like that. Unsubscribing hurts their numbers, and just not watching their content hurts their bottom line. So that's the best way to do it. But, yeah. I think, yeah, I think the fact that any sort of interaction in the game, any sort of interaction on YouTube counts as an interaction for the algorithm. Like, disliking a video, from what I understand, this used to be the case, I don't know if it still is, but disliking a video counts as somebody interacting with it, so it will push it. So if a video has like a bunch of dislikes and a bunch of likes in equal measure, and that total is the same as likes on a video, like, they're pretty much pushed to the front page the same weighting. So yeah, even the glitch swing working. Wow, It's crazy what modders can do. I mean, years ago, I remember people talking about how, like, pretty much every competitive game, like, all the top competitive games were all mods. Like, Counter-Strike was a mod for the original Half-Life. I remember having to download, like, the stuff, like, the mod stuff from, like, a buddy of mine at school was like, hey, we're playing this mod for Half-Life. Like, download this. Well, okay. Like, Team Fortress was originally a mod for Quake. League of Legends and Dota were mods for Warcraft 3. Rocket League was actually an Unreal Tournament mod. Things like that. Like, pretty much every game that was played in a competitive scene was mod. And obviously a lot of these games, like, were mods and then years later, you know, either got bought up by companies or founded companies or stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, there's very talented people out there, and you give them the ability to do some work on games that are older. It's always fascinating what they come out with. You just filled out your self-assessment for 2023, 2024 for the UK, and it's so much to pay in bulk. Ooh, yeah. I can imagine it's, when doing it in all in one go, it's rough. I had to do my tax forms for Twitch and YouTube at the end of the year. That was annoying. But probably nowhere near as rough as what you're going through right now. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's mind-boggling, right? When you try to think that, like, you can't do that in one trade. No, that's not good. Can you get a level 1 up? Yeah, I can. A demon flame and an arcanist. Holy shit, dude. You are, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see everything that was involved. Like, the logistics of the trade is crazy, but when you, like, try to, like, visualize how much that is actually worth. Like, you know how many people are living in the world today? It's like 8 billion people in the world now, right? There's more people alive today than have existed throughout the entirety of history. That's like a crazy fact. But if you try to think of that in like the TF2 trade terms, right? That trade is probably like more valuable than like the first, first 6-7 years of TF2 trading combined, right? I don't know the exact numbers, but you get what I mean, right? We pay towards it in July, so it doesn't show that part. Oh, shit. I had a friend who told me that, as a buddy I met over Christmas, and he's got a bunch of, like, stocks and shares in companies that he's worked for as parts of, like, benefits. And he was saying that, like, one of his, like, friends that he's worked with was doing, like, something similar in, like, selling his shares, but he didn't pay the tax on it straight away. So essentially, he'd pay the tax later. But the way that paying tax on, selling shares is that you pay the tax for the value of it at the time. Long story short, he didn't fill out the tax forms for it immediately. And basically, the tax he had to pay, I didn't buy two-way, I'm the NG, I should know this. The tax he had to pay on selling his shares, because he didn't pay it at that time, he paid it later on, was more than the money he made from selling the shares. So he basically lost money. And was like completely screwed out of it. And I was like, damn. Sucks to be that guy. That one trick could feed a small village for weeks. Yeah. Hi, Sandy. Happy Monday to you too, and Happy New Year. How was your weekend? MG me if you're good. I'm playing MvM, dude. You think it's a little bit rude to come into someone's stream while they're playing a game and throwing down the gauntlet? Cube, thank you so much for the gift sub. That's really kind of you. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to give something to Methna. Thank you. These pipes. You have to be careful with your taxes in the UK, set up company in the US while being resident elsewhere. So oh my gosh. Yeah, it must be very, very difficult to like work all that stuff out. Yeah, my friend, like, he is fine. He recently, like, he quit his job earlier in the year and founded his own company. And so has been kind of living off of selling his shares from other companies. And now his company is looking like it's doing pretty well and they're going to get some investment, so he's going to be able to start paying himself. So he's been doing pretty well. But yeah, he's telling me the story about this guy. And I was like, damn. Just tax and everything is just, I don't know, it's mental. Okay, I'm gonna ask politely. Please stop spamming MG me on server IPs. If my title said, playing MGE, challenge me now. Sure, why not? But, it's a bit disrespectful to come in and just act this way. Shiny Marek with the gift sub. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Marek. Can you hire me? I need a job. Dude, you better give me a fucking job first. MGE is just like 1v1 thing. What the hell, Lukey, you son of a bitch! That's my sentry spot. Oh, this is... Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Everything's fine. Thank you, Vi. Running company's hide your entire life gets consumed by it. Oh, I can imagine. He was actually talking about how much he loved it and everything. So he works in, like, coding and stuff like that. So his... he was getting, like, to the point where... he was reaching like upper management kind of thing, and he was getting bored with like having to manage people. He just wanted to get into the nitty gritty and just do the work himself. And he said he found himself just like doing their work and just being like I just want to do something. So he was really miserable. Then like quit his job, founded his own company. He says he's loving life, just doing his thing, you know. And he says, like, he's not set himself, like, a daily routine, so he can just do whatever he wants. Like, he says sometimes he'll just, like, work until 3 in the morning, and then, because he has, like, a flash of inspiration. It's like, you know what, I'm happy for him. He's doing his thing. We all gotta find, like, our little corner in the world, right? We've got to find, like, what works out well for us. And not everyone's suited to doing the 9 to 5. And, yeah. You'd be a good secretary? Oh, okay. It's the kind of job you're going for, is it? I mean, I'm going to need good vibes this week because I'm waiting on hearing from 2 callbacks. So, fingers crossed we get some good news. I don't know what I'm doing. My brain's been so spaced out today. I started working out. Well, thank you very much. I mean, I've been trying to lose a bit of weight. Yeah, I've been trying to, you know, work out a little bit more and eat a little bit more healthily. So the fact that you say that after like the Christmas period where I've been stuffing my face is that's put me in a good mood. But yeah, no, I've been trying. I've been trying to like lose a little bit of weight and just get a little bit healthier and stuff. So I'm glad it's working. You love what you do. You're very blessed to have a company doing what I love. You have to, yeah, right? Like, is what they say. If you find a job doing what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. That's what you gotta do. And it's always nice when people are able to find, like, guys, Scout, hello. I have to do top. Oh, we've already got one top. I will deal with this one myself. I was the problem. You think we're gonna lose? I have an idea though. No, you took the teleport away! I wanted to go back. No. Are we winning, team? Yeah, we're good. We good. Vibes, thoughts, and prayers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Oh god. We good, we good, we good. Everything is fine. Stop panicking. I'm not panicking. Everything's fine. If I'd been paying attention, none of this would happen, so it's my fault. Oh, my chat's not moving either. That made me see her. No. Alright, guys. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I got ill over Christmas, so I kind of like slacked, and you just get out of the rhythm, I guess. So, yeah, this week I've been feeling. I woke up like this weekend. I felt a little bit better, and I woke up today, and I'm feeling like mostly better. So, this week is definitely going to be trying to get back on the routine. Did I finish Persona? No. I mean, I beat the bad guy, quote unquote. But there's like the extra content now. So Nano said it would probably be another couple of streams. So hopefully this week we can finish it. If we don't finish it on Wednesday, we'll finish it on Friday. So that's the plan. And then after that, we'll try and do some other games, some shorter games, perhaps. And I want to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth when that comes out at the end of January on PC. So I'm excited for that. Come this way, Buster. Buster. Came back from Vietnam a few days after Christmas and got ill too. Really hit you. Yeah, like I got ill just before Christmas. I was not happy about it. It was because of I caught it from my sister's kids. The twins. So like yeah. Just before Christmas I was like coughing my lungs up. I was really in a bad way. I got like good enough over like actual Christmas to be able to spend time with my family and everything. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling very good for a long period of time. Who are you going for? Me? Okay. But yeah, I'm mostly there again now, I think. It just interrupts with everything, because you don't want to, like, eat healthy food, or you don't want to eat at all, and then you get really hungry later, and you can't really work out or, like, do much exercise when you're feeling that crap. Yeah, Persona does have a lot going on. Even if you ignore the... Oh, fuck. If you ignore the social links and everything, I think there still is, like, a lot of content. But yeah, if you want to try and experience everything there is to experience, there's a lot going on. I think that was a different person, honestly. I just timed him out. They want to come back and be normal, but it's just a little obnoxious to come in and like start telling everyone to MG. Let's get some of these.
I feel fit as a fiddle. Packing up. Move it, lads! Moving out. That was getting heavy. Erecting a dispenser. I'm moving this.
Yeah, I had a number of friends who were ill over Christmas as well, unfortunately. But like the thing with Christmas was, I wanted to spend time with the family, which I did. I wanted to meet up with a bunch of friends who are not very available, and I did 3 separate occasions. I met up with 3 different groups of friends, which was really nice. So I got to spend time with them, and I got to just like chill out and veg. I didn't stream like until the new year, so I was able to kind of like, you know, I guess it was better in that sense that I was, you know, I wasn't streaming and, you know, anything like that. So yeah. But I've yeah, today I'm back on it. I've got to stop eating trash food. I indulge myself over the weekends. I made like a grilled cheese with some like ham and stuff like that with like some sauces. I did it in the air fryer. It was really nice. And then I was watching some movies with Jubats, and I was eating okay, Wayne's got top. Cool. I was eating popcorn and stuff. I'm like, yeah. I was like, this is the last weekend. Cheat weekend, and then we're back on the healthiness. Oh. Yeah, I heard Metaphor got really really high praise, which is really cool. So, thank you. It's something I want to play. I just maybe when it's on sale or something. And the thing with these games is they take so long that you can't really play them. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? That was just like a calamity of we don't have a heavy, which is why like these giants aren't dying very quickly. Oh, I don't have enough. There we go. Yeah, JRPGs are fun and everything, but when you're talking about, you know, 60 to 100 hours to spend to play a game, it's like, well, it's a time investment. Air fried grilled cheese is great. Yeah, normally like I do them in the pan or like use a toasting machine or something. But I was like, I'm gonna try out an air fryer. Like try on an air fryer, do it. See what happens. Yeah, twins will be. Actually, I think the twins are gonna be here today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna see them today. Actually, I've not seen them since Christmas. Not seen them since last year. Yeah, but from tomorrow onwards, we're back with the twins, so gonna be back to looking after them and trying to juggle everything. Strange Power killed by Busters, yeah. Uh-oh. See, I can't hear this song now without hearing the pyro version from the Saxy Awards, you know? In my head. Oh. Oh yeah, it's I think it's quality. It's so much work into it actually, literally. It sounds really good. Is there any Binding of Isaac players in chat? Because I got a funny story, but it only really works if you play the game. Oh shit. With 700 hours in Isaac. So there's a guy, I saw a Reddit post of this guy. And basically he was like going for the Dead God achievement, which is when you got everything like in the game, right? You unlock everything. And he'd done everything in the game, absolutely everything, but he still needed 3 more achievements. And every achievement was to do with the daily runs. And he posted this thing on Reddit saying, I can't believe like I've done everything in this game, but I'm missing these 3 achievements, and I have to wake up at 6 a.m. to do this? Like, just to finish this game, I have to wake up at 6 a.m. And everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like, what do you mean you have to wake up at 6 a.m.? He was just like, daily runs update at 6 a.m. and I'm never up in time in order to play them. I was like, what? Basically, he didn't realize you had to disable mods to do the daily runs. And he assumed you had to play the daily runs the moment they like updated at 6 a.m. his time. In reality, they change every 24 hours. You can play them at any time during that time, but they are grayed out and you can't play them if you have mods installed. And he'd been playing with mods his entire time and didn't realize all he had to do was disable mods so you could do them. And everyone was just like, bro, how many hours do you have in this game? He's like, 450. I was like, Jesus. So if you ever think you've done something goofy, there's always someone doing something goofier. Alright, sorry guys, I need to do all of my shit. Give me 1 second, I already...
Protect this facility.
like imagine I don't know, imagine playing Demo Man and like not realizing you could detonate your stickies or something, you know?
Packing up. That air wasn't getting any lighter. I'm moving this.
I'm trying to think of something similar. I remember a buddy of mine was playing TF2 and we were like, well, this was like years ago, early days of playing TF2. I was playing Dust Bowl and we were like, bro, just like, your pyro, clear the stickies from the choke. And he was like, okay. And he just stood over the stickies holding mouse 1, like grilling them. What's he doing? And we were like, just clear the stickies, dude. And he's like, dude, I'm trying. He didn't realize that like air blast was a thing. Every time people said clear the stickies, he thought it meant like you had to shoot them with the fire. We were like, no, like press the other mouse button. He was like, oh, I get it. You're really surprised they released the final TF2 comics? Yeah, I was very surprised they actually did that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I honestly thought it was like done, like they were never going to release it, kind of thing. It was going to be like some sort of forgotten media, you know. But it's really cool. It's really cool that they've finally done it. I've never read the comics. I do need to go down and actually read through them. But I think it's really cool that they've actually done it. And honestly, it's a nice way that they've ended the comics finally. And yeah.
That air wasn't getting any lighter. Packing up.
They're sleepy. It happens to the best of us.
Packing up.
And my methyl. Did I see the charity stream the TF2 devs went on? Apparently they've been having meetings over removing Halloween restrictions. Wow. That would be huge. If they were to change that, that would be massive. Like, I know everyone makes the memes of there's one guy updating TF2 and it's a plant. You know? Like, a lot of people like to say a lot of things and they don't really understand how development of Valve works. Like, people are given a level of autonomy. But the reality is that there is a general like vision for the games for the company. And if there is an update, then people are put onto that update to work on it. So when there's a CSGO operation, then the artists and coders and developers, etc., they'll be put onto CSGO to work on that, right? To get that done. People like to think, you know, everyone at Valve gets to choose what they do, and people just don't choose to work on TF2. But as it is, like, TF2 is in a better position than it has been for many years now. They've got a freelance, like, bug worker, bug fixer. You know, you can post stuff in the GitHub. Something I say a lot of the time is, like, was it last year or the year before? We were playing MvM on New Year's Day, and some guys held us hostage on the server by doing the exploit where, as a pyro, you can just air blast the robots back into the spawn. If you remember, I was just playing like Bloons and Dark Souls and stuff, on the overlay, just wasting their time because they were holding us hostage. Smooth like made a note of all of that and submitted it to the GitHub, and within that year it got fixed. It got, you know, so you can say it's thanks to him and people like him who report those things. A lot of these bugs are getting fixes. Like, I never thought the PDA glitch on this on MvM would ever get fixed, but a lot of stuff has been fixed and made for a better gaming experience in TF2 because of the bug fixing. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like the fact that all we get is cosmetic stuff. Blah 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 blah. Let's get a prediction going. We got 6 people finishing, guys. Get your gamba in. 6 people finishing. Is anyone going to get an Aussie? Call it. Yeah, so it's cool that we have people who you know, are still working on it, and the game is still like working on it. It's good. Oh, video's lagging. Did you just work at Valve? No. I'm not sure how much I've got to offer to work at Valve. Could be the community guy. Could do that kind of position. Work with Valve, do some bits to run some competitive leagues. It seems there's always one consistent employee. I'm guessing the rest move around as needed. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have, regarding working at Valve, I would have loved to have done something along the competitive side for TF2 in years gone by, making some sort of something happen, you know, but not sure how realistic that is these days. With the in-game competitive thing, I mean, I know a lot of people did that when they added it into the game, and it wasn't very well received, sadly. But again, like, we have competitive leagues across the world that are still supported, still like promoted. That is not my buster. You know, we get medals added into the game. There's still cosmetic cases and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of really cool stuff that is still going on for TF2. I think the issue is that, I'm going to sound like such a boomer, but I feel like a lot of the issue comes from the general vibe these days of people wanting constant updates for their games. You know, you play a game like Fortnite or Overwatch, you end up with getting these kind of quarterly updates where you buy a battle pass and you unlock a bunch of skins, and let's be honest, the majority of those items and skins and stuff you never use. But, you know, it feels good to spend £6 once a quarter and unlock a bunch of stuff by doing challenges. I said years ago, I said years and years and years ago, Valve could have done something similar with the contracts. Change the contracts into a quarterly thing. Do it for spring, do it for summer, autumn, winter, just do it for the seasons. And, you know, people spend a couple of quid or whatever, unlock some cosmetic items. You can launch a case associated with that. And then people do challenges. People like to have like a goal, a task to work towards, right? And having regular contracts would work. You see what happens when Scream Fortress happens every year. Like, the player base goes up because people like to jump in and try out the new maps and do the new challenges and everything. Yeah, it's FOMO, yeah. You tried to get Triple late last year for TF2, but couldn't make it happen, sadly, even after the devil. Really? Wow. See, it's a shame when you got people like yourself who are, like, willing to do a lot of stuff that would benefit the game. Sorry, hands itching. Something like that would be massive. Can you imagine, like, getting Twitch drops for TF2 would be huge. People would be jumping into streams, they get exposed to maybe some content that they're not used to. Competitive stuff is often like promoted with in-game messages, and in my years of playing competitive and organizing and hosting and casting tournaments and stuff, we always find that when the system messages, people are like, what the hell is this? And they go on there, and yeah, not everybody stays and not everybody is interested in that side of things, but you expose a large portion of the player base to it, and you make it so that people are now aware of it, and then they can make the choice whether it's for them or not. But a lot of the issue is that, especially with TF2, most people will launch the game, they click that button, and they jump into casual. They're unaware of the community side of things. And promotion like that is very helpful. Like this button up here was a massive boon when it first came out. I remember my number of viewers like nearly tripled when they first added that into the thing. Going from like 100 to like 250 plus is a big change for streamers in TF2. Okay, here we go. This song's a banger, by the way. HK's 300th tour. Nothing good. Sorry, buddy. Oh, 3 for Vite. Can I? 2 for me. What a bad streak again. I am Bomber. Charge and charge. 6 and 2 for Wayne, damn. Flamethrower though. Better than nothing. Professional kunai is decent. It's okay. It's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. God. Lugi is the last. No gold again. What's this? Perfect compound work. Honestly, pretty trash all around. Flamethrower basic is like decent. Hansen, like the kunai is the best drop from that, and that's saying something. Like it's not very good. It's technically an Aussie, right? Sorry, believers. Get him next time. Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, I know Valve has a bit of an issue with like community people doing stuff these days after issues with previous updates and community stuff, which is a shame, really. I think it's a shame when you've got so many you have so many people who are capable and willing. They have the talent, and they have the passion, and they have the drive to actually do stuff. Like we talk about with modding, right? We were talking earlier. There are so many people out there who are so interested in something that they'll make it. Like I was part of a community for many years on a game called GoldenEye Source, which was a Source remake of GoldenEye from the N64. It's basically a Half-Life 2 mod. And I started out by just trying the mod. I got very good at it. I ended up being one of the best players in the game and played on a team that was the best team in the game. It wasn't a massive community. I had talking like 20, 30,000 people or something like that at its peak. But it was very popular with a number of people. And I remember doing the Spanish translation for a couple of the versions. I remember doing beta testing for some of the newer versions every time there was stuff coming out. I'm working with the dev team on that and designing my own maps. I tried to make some of the maps in Perfect Dark in GoldenEye. And yeah, it was great. And when I looked around, it was like, what? Like, this is crazy. I remember one of the tests that we did with the team was to play TF2 on the GoldenEye Source map to kind of get a better understanding of balance and stuff like that. There was like these people put so much time into working into these things, and it's like it was crazy, you know. Like you have these people who have something that they're passionate about and they want to work on, and often there isn't an outlet, there isn't an avenue for them to kind of unleash that, so to speak. And that's why I don't know, it feels like it's such a waste, you know. Like you could improve stuff. I understand why like Valve, they've had issues and stuff with the people in the past, but I do think there is an opportunity. Like everything in TF2 these days is kind of community made, right? All of the stuff that's in cases, cosmetics, the unusual effects, the taunt unusual effects, that's all community made. We've had custom game modes been added into the game, which are all community made. We've had maps and everything added in for Smithmas, for Scream Fortress, etc. That's all community made. So all of the updates that are coming out these days are community made. Not to mention in MvM, we have amazing community made missions, maps, like game modes, like the robots and everything. And obviously competitive leagues and stuff like that are all community run. Like TF2 is a community run project almost at this point. It's just a shame that so much of that community stuff, like the competitive side of things and the MvM side of things, aren't like officially like part of the game. Yeah, Valve promote them and Valve do blog posts about them and shit like that, but they're not like officially a part of the game. And that's always something that's like disappointing, you know? Doubt to stay winning? Yeah. Doubt hasn't been eating good lately. I have to type something in here, otherwise I can never read this chat. It's really weird. We did Mecha last week, right? So let's do Gear Grinder this week. Up to 260 for Gear Grinder. Let's do it. Doesn't look like anyone else is joining. Happy with the community MvM badges we got? Yeah, exactly. Like, and look, like, I look over the years of, if I can find whatever page it's on. I look over the years of, like, me playing competitive TF2 and looking at all the medals from, like, playing Sixes, from playing Highlander, from playing at, like, LAN events and stuff like that. It's nice to look back and be like, wow, like, these are stuff completely community run. These items are completely community designed, and they get added into the game. But essentially, they're not official thing. And then we got like all the things for charity events, you know, all of the different charity events that have happened over the years, and then obviously we have all of the MvM things added into. Like it's great that the community has done so much. It's just a shame that it's like, I guess it is official in a way. It's just so many people miss out on that because they literally just launch the game and click like the find game button, you know what I mean? And that's understandable. That's what most people do. It's only when you're really, really like inquisitive perhaps that you start looking into the other side of things. Or someone mentions, hey, do you want to play some competitive TF2 with me? And you know, you join their team or whatever. Good request. Lovely, some Wallace and Gromit. Let's play Scout, I guess. See ya, Primal. Enjoy the rest of your day. The fab for the kunai alone is worth $20. Okay, the kit's 30. Shit. All right, that's a pretty good job then. Better than a Bloodsucker extinguisher. Very true. He's able to distribute medals at Comic Con in London last year. Had a look how the promo code. Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. You missed Tip of the Hats? Yeah, Tip of the Hats was always fun. But there's a lot of like other charity things like that happen. And one thing I always like to think is that, you know, the fact that one charity event ends, it's not because they stop caring. There's reasons why it doesn't happen, right? But others pop up in the place because there's always, it's really nice to see that there are people who are just, they want to help, they want to do stuff. It's really nice. Like I've done stuff for TF Connect and the Blappager guys, and Hugs TF. I've done like a bunch of things for charity things over the time. It's always nice to be able to lend a hand and raise some money for a cause. Free a piece of sneak that one in. Loves a bit of Wallace. I didn't see it, Scout. Unfortunately, my hands were a bit full at the time when it was on TV with the family over Christmas and the twins and everything like that. So, yeah, it was. Oh god. I unfortunately missed out on it, so I'll try and catch it at some point. Like, part of me remains hopeful that one day Valve are going to do like a Source 2 type transition for TF2. Kind of like how they did for Dota 2 and CSGO into CS2. Maybe they'll do something like that for TF2 at some point. And that will be the, I don't know, the catalyst for them to maybe start doing some work on the game again. Who knows? Maybe that's just a pipe dream, and maybe that's, the first copium I've had for TF2 in a long time. Because I've always been like, I was always very optimistic for TF2, and I was always like, yeah, like all we need to do is Valve to get involved in the comp scene, and we're going to be having majors and shit like that, like TF2, oh, we just need this and that. I was always very like, optimistic. I think I became more of a realist as time went on and started to accept the fact that, Valve wasn't going to work on the game anymore, and we were going to end up in a situation where we were just going to get cosmetic updates now and again kind of thing. But I think I've just kind of accepted that it is the way it is now, and I don't play comp anymore. So I guess like my my kind of like ambitions on that side of things aren't there. But yeah, I mean, I just kind of like accepted the fact that Valve don't see TF2 as a priority, so we end up in a situation where the game is just going to be kind of kept alive the way it is, and I still enjoy playing the game, so it's all that matters. Yeah, this is the last year of Windows 10 support, right? Which kind of worries me, like, because I've had a lot of bad things about Windows 11, but I'm not as knowledgeable about stuff like that to really know, to really like give an accurate thing about it. You know what I mean? I mostly rely on people who know more about it to give me advice. If you're running a 10k channel, let's choose somebody to make 2 more pins for a team. So for 9 minutes for factors. That sucks. Yeah. I think Valve they just don't have like any incentive to do anything like that. When Overwatch came out, suddenly like the class-based shooter market had more than just TF2, and Blizzard, went really hard on promoting the comp side of things. The big issue, I mean, this is something I've talked about on stream and videos for eons, but the thing with TF2 is the difficulty in transitioning between being a casual player and being a competitive player. Going from playing 12v12 2-fort with no class limits, no weapon limits, etc., to going into 6v6, class limits, weapon limits, and you only play 5 CP in King of the Hill. It's a big like difference. You play Overwatch. The casual mode is the same as the competitive mode. The only difference is one has ranking points, the others doesn't. Yeah. The thing is, like, that needed to be like addressed by Valve and never really was. So that's why they've been hesitant to put their name to any kind of comp stuff, because there isn't an officially sanctioned competitive like format. CS:GO, Dota 2, they're kind of prize children, right? It's, again, you play a casual mode versus a competitive mode. It's very obvious in how you transition between casual to comp play. It's not so obvious in TF2, so yeah. That's always been a big hurdle for them to have to deal with. Okay. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff about like the AI like, advisor or whatever it's called. Where's the 6? Oh, I lost some money. No idea where that 6 was. My bad. Yeah, I mean, I hold some hope that they're going to do something for TF2. Like, when you take a look at the year, they added, they fixed a lot of bugs. The TF2 comic, like, yeah, I feel like TF2 definitely isn't completely forgotten by them. I just think it's going to take a big thing for them to start doing major updates again. Always love it when a simple text change destroys everything.
I'm giving you a bonus.
I am ready to fight robots!
I don't know, I think I'm like, I've reached that stage in my life where I'm at peace with TF2. I like playing MvM every Monday. I play a little bit of casual with my friends if like there's an event going on. I'll do some double mixes with friends, but I'm definitely kind of just like, I'm no longer just sitting there hoping and praying for something to happen. I'm just kind of like, if it happens, it happens. Otherwise, I'm just enjoying the game in the doses I take it in, you know? Great Depression too.
Incoming spies.
Is there still a spy somewhere?
You have destroyed all spies. I'm giving you a bonus.
Is that thingy from Family Guy? Joe?
3, 2, 1.
Eat my dust.
Oh dear. I'm ready for a nap. So yeah, the plans for this week. We're going to finish MvM today. Tomorrow, nothing. But we'll do a Persona 4 stream on Wednesday. If we somehow finish Persona 4 on Wednesday, then on Friday we'll play a different game. But otherwise we'll finish it on Friday. And then maybe we'll squeeze something in on Thursday. We'll see. I may be busy. So Wednesday and Friday, potential of something on Thursday. Persona 5 already. No. 4. I finished 5 a couple of years ago. I'm finishing 4. 4.
Completed. This is it. Really good. Have a bonus.
It's in the US, Australia. Yeah, I'm just... Ugh. I slept a lot over the weekend. Slept a lot, but clearly, last night I had like 6 hours or something. Clearly wasn't enough. trying to think of what games to play in between now and like Final Fantasy VII. It's only gonna be like a couple of weeks, but it's a few streams left. Wait, Anton Blast? I've never heard of it, no. Should probably rephrase it because I have a whole bunch of games in my library that I need to play that I've not played. A wee quick OG FF7. I was thinking of like doing that at some point and then replaying the first part of the remake, but no. After FF8 last year, I was like, nah. Like I talked about doing the Prey game from, what was it, 2017? Sue bought me Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I could play that. There's some chill games from Humble Bundle that I should probably check out as well. Have they done anything new with Humble? Has that been announced for this month? Don't know. Back to FF3. So I need to play. There's some that I probably stream. I still need to play the sequel to 13, but I don't know if I'll stream that. But on stream, I've done 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, or X2, 13. So yeah, the thing is, they take so long that I try to like a JRPG now and again. I'm currently doing Persona 4, so I like to mix it in with some shorter games for my sanity. Reggie theme, yeah. Make a murder coaster. Praise a great game. Great game has Asian Gabe Newell in it. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll take a couple of streams to play, right? So I'll give it a try. Yeah, I've got plenty of other things to play. Probably just do some short streams here and there. 23rd is when 7 Rebirth comes out, which is 2, nearly 3 weeks away. So I'll be able to start that on a Friday. So let's say we finish Persona 4 this week, and I maybe do a cozy short game on Thursday. Next week, that gives me like a few days of other stream games. And then same again the following week. Yeah, we can do Prey and maybe a couple of other things. Let's see what else we got. Let's take a look, shall we? Because this queue's taking fucking forever. There's Crow Country that Scowman got me. I still need to play that. So maybe we do Crow Country on one of those days. It's like a little horror game. Still need to play Dave the Diver. Actual carrying on me. How long is Dave the Diver? How long is his queue? 25 hours? Ooh. It's a quite long one then. Never ending. Got Sifu as well. How long is Sifu? Sifu is 8 hours in length. Oh, so it's like one stream? Maybe do Sifu on one of the days. Okay, so maybe we do Prey. That's a couple of streams. Sifu is one stream. Crow Country is one stream. And then Dave the Diver is like some streams. We found a game? Shifu. Super, super good? Okay. I got that in the Humble Bundle, so... Seafood. Alright, so maybe those are some of the games that we can play until Final Fantasy VII comes out. And then Final Fantasy VII will probably take up a bunch of our time. We can always squeeze in other things. And then maybe after that, we'll do some other chill games before doing Persona 3. Again, if I find a job within this time frame, then I might have to cut back on the streaming a little bit.
Go, go, go!
If you want to comment, yeah, just do exclamation mark song. Balatro stream? I don't have Balatro. I would like to try it.
Who is not ready?
I would like to try it. I think it's like £12, so it's not super expensive or anything. So maybe I could pick it up and give it a try one day. I'm just worried that it's the kind of game that I'm going to play and then be like, I'm not going to stop playing.
Brace yourselves for man up mode.
Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe that's something I could play on Thursday. Give it a try. I know Meth Man is a Balatro pro, so... IRL stream where you work? Well, it would be like working from home, so... All of the jobs I'm applying for are remote. One of the ones is part-time until, like, past a certain period. So, it's like 2-3 months part-time, transitioning into full-time. So, if I was to get that one, then I would still be able to stream on some days. Yeah. Where's our stuff, NG? Oh. Oh, he's one of these guys. The achievement hunting Balatro is evil? Is it that bad? My achievement goal for this year is like 200 perfect games and like 15,000 achievements. I'm at 13,800 at the moment, so I need to get about 1,200 achievements and 100% 38 games, which I think is doable. Yeah, maybe we'll do a Bellator stream on Thursday. As long as I got nothing else coming up, then maybe we'll do that. 8 years? That's quite a long time to have the same hit sound. Then again, I've had the same HUD for like
And get to an upgrade station and
12 years, I guess. No, wait. God, yeah, 12. Oh, God, I'm getting old. Who requested Final Fantasy VII music? Is it 150? Jeez, how long does it take? Are we talking like it's a grind, or are we talking RNG? You have a HUD folder you switch up from time to time? That's fair enough. Yeah, I just like what I've got, and I just get used to it, I guess.
you have destroyed all. Heads up, engineers. A sentry buster has entered the area.
Currently 217 dry. Jeez, it's rough, dude. When did I get my Aussie? It's like November, October sometime. I was about 150, 160 dry at that point. Just pretty rough. God, it's got his spits from the wrong side now. Yeah, that was a pretty bad dry streak. I hadn't been playing a ton, but it was like over a year's worth of no Aussie. 300 plus? That's awful. Like, that's just like, there needs to be like a, what do they call it? I can't remember what the word for it is. They have it in Apex, for example, where if you don't get an heirloom in 500 cases, then your 500th one will be guaranteed, you know? Like a pity drop. Yeah, pity system. Yeah, I guess that's what it's called. Because, like, paying for tickets for, like, 300 tours and getting nothing back, it's just... it feels harsh.
Alert! There are spies coming.
Do you think the chicken that sang this song has any concept of, like, the fact that it's a musical star? It's the fun wave. NG, could you put your dispenser on the ground, please? We need ammo. Sad face. Okay. Over here would be great. Thanks.
Manco is under attack.
And the prices of Aussies will drop if they did have a pay system. Oh yeah, guaranteed. And yeah, I guess like because it is essentially gambling, gambling with extra steps. It's not possible to have some sort of pity system. Although, is it? It's not technically gambling, right? I know there's like loopholes. Like technically, poker isn't considered gambling in a lot of places because there's an element of skill in it. Do you know how they get past gambling in Japan? You guys know about this? Like gambling's illegal, but they have pachinko parlors where you pay money to essentially gamble, but you don't win money back. You win these like little metallic balls, and you go to a different place and exchange those things for items or money. That's how they bypass the anti-gambling laws. People always find a way to bypass the rules, right? Yeah, lots of gambling. These would then be registered under a gacha in Japan and China if you're banned entirely in the country, yeah. Row. Every train station had a dedicated gacha station? That's fucking wild. Okay. Enji's not going to put his gun on the bomb, so... Oh! I take it back. I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. See, that's also my worry, Meth Man, is that if I start playing the game, I'm gonna like end up playing loads of it. So we'll see. Feels very, very cheap in Japan, so everyone has to pay. Really? So it's like relatively cheaper to the rest of the world. I think I had the opposite idea of Japan. I thought everything was like more expensive. Alcohol was insanely cheap too. Wow. Cocktails were $2 or $3. What? In the UK, it's like a pint is like £4. The cheapest you'll get is £4. And then like even going to like a fish and chip shop, you're looking at spending like a £5 at least for the cheapest things. Not to mention like going to an actual restaurant, you know. buying a cocktail. They do like 2-for-1 cocktails at the Slug and Lettuce, and I'm pretty sure it's like 10 quid. Slug and Lettuce is like a big chain in the UK. You can get a bowl full of ramen from a street vendor for the equivalent of $1. What? That's nuts. I would like to go to Japan one day. Just to like experience it, I guess. See the sights. He's spending it. Oh yeah, I mean, Aussie money is like. One of my friends moved to Australia, 10 years ago now probably. But whenever she came back to the UK, she was just like, "This is so cheap," and I'm like, "All right, next round's on you." It's so windy outside. Yeah, we've been hit by a storm. Like last night, it was really windy. Yeah. Maybe one day you can go to the UK. It's a shame that it costs so much to travel. Suffered through a tough tour yesterday just for a $2. Oh no. It's somehow worse when you like you have a really rough tour, you have like toxic teammates or like really bad teammates, so you actually have to like really, you know, sweat. You have to try. And then you get nothing at the end of it. You're like, I deserve something. 18-hour flight feels rough. Yeah, I can imagine. Longest flight I've done was 8 hours when I went to Canada. I've traveled like 9 hours on a bus before. Sometimes I would go to visit both of my, when I was a kid, visit both sets of grandparents in Spain. Some lived on the south coast, some lived on the east coast. And we would fly to Spain and then spend like a couple of weeks one place and then get a 9-hour coach to the other side. A 9-hour coach in like 40-degree heat is not fun. 8-hour flight was pretty good. I had a lot of space, a lot of leg room. I could actually lay down on the seats on my flight home, which was kind of fun. So I was just chilling out. I was vibing. What? Any yellow guns? Nah, no. Well, actually, yeah. Vite got a pro fabricator for Kunai, which is like 20 to 30, depending if he finishes it or not. So that's kind of cool. Nothing show for it, but a kill streak bone saw and a kill streak flying get. Oh my god, that's awful. Any downside was trains were a nightmare. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen a lot of videos about how like claustrophobic it gets. Hey, Sweet. The one-man cheeseburger apocalypse. Please don't talk about cheeseburgers. You make me crave food. Oh my god, yeah. I've been having a bad streak with kill streaks recently. I've only been getting 2 boxes and they've not been that great. It's alright. This tour I'm gonna get something good. Oh. Forget that you can get squished there.
Here comes the fire.
At that point, I would have just bought some damn grapes and just brought them with me and be like, yeah, I do have grapes actually. Got pro kill, shoot, rescue, range, kit, and Tasha. Huh? Nice. Yeah, some of the ones I'll sell, some of the ones I'll use to make pro kits.
Fea motor 3 doppia. Oh.
Hey Omni, thank you for the 126 months. Holy shit, you're already at 10.5 years? Where's the time going, man? How have you been, buddy? How is life? Good? Nice. That's what we like to hear. Where's the okay. I always worry on this one when there's no demo man. I'm like, are we gonna get that glitch? You have Mondays off? Dude, get on it. Every Monday. Oh yeah, I am. If you're okay with being cursed, yeah. You never get any good damn drops. People will literally start a tour with me, finish it off stream without me, and then get good stuff. You'll miss a drop. You're gonna change my luck. Yeah, Swoot does. If you've got me and Swoot together, then it's just... He's not good. Alright, one more mission to go and we're done. Let's do it. You're gonna do Gear Grinder? It is quicker and it's less tickets. 2 Aussies back to back or stream after doing 3 missions, yeah. Oh shit, you wanted to join? I'm sorry. Oh god, I don't want to play NG. Play party. I'm sorry. Next Monday, I want to see you here bright and early. 10 a.m. So when we start, we'll come like 2 hours later and join for the second tour. Excuse me. I don't know what the fucking upgrade at this point. Just gas, I guess? I don't know. Sexpert is better than 2 shitties. Yeah, I mean, if you've got like a full team or a mostly full team who knows what they're doing, then it's super quick. It's less tickets. It's less of like a grind. It is harder because the maps are kind of smaller. So you end up in a situation where if a giant scout gets behind, you're in trouble. Or you don't kill a giant quick fix medic quick enough, then you can have a bad time. But, you know. If you have competent teammates, it's really not that bad. Especially since there's no NG bots in Expert, because this came out before they added NG bots. Fuck! I was waiting for the smoke. And this was balanced prior to there being things like Rocket Specialist and Medic Shields and Medic Revives and whatnot, so it ain't that bad. I keep seeing clips for Better Call Saul Swoot, and I keep thinking, damn, I still need to watch that with Swoot. I was like, am I being trolled? Is that a guy? Better call Swoot then. We're gonna start from the beginning again, right?
Good. Now line up. I'm giving you a bonus.
It's been a while since I had a Space Jam remix.
Everybody ready?
Nominated 48 times and they never didn't win it. Yeah, I mean, awards are awards though, right? Like, everyone knows it's a good show. So, don't need awards to prove that.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Protect man call.
It's like there's like plenty of great movies that just didn't win Oscars. because they happen to be at the same time as other really good movies. If they ever release more tours, would they all be expert, advanced, or mix of both? Probably a mix if they were to ever do like a big release again, but most commonly it would probably be advanced, because that's like a solid middle ground. Like intermediate is a bit pointless. It's too easy. Expert is like good, but it's like it kind of like doesn't allow everyone to play because of its difficulty. I'm saying it's not that difficult, but I'm just saying for the sake of argument, like it's the more difficult option, so they probably go for advanced. The same reason why so many movies are like PG-13, right? They don't want it to be marketed as a kids movie, but they don't want it to be too high of an age rating because then you lose the market of young adolescents. Hey Tunes, how's it going? Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing good. We're on our last mission of our second tour. This is the one that... last week someone got a golden pan while we were gaming. This week, it's ours. Yeah, sometimes I hit the notification when like someone's trying to join the lobby or whatever. Last week it was just before our final mission of 2 cities, and someone got a golden pan drop just as we were about to start our final mission. I was like, damn, that's rough. You guys got this, right? Remember when you got your golden pan? Did you? What was it like? How did you feel? Is it because it was a dream? It was in your head? It was real to me. Didn't Lee get both the pan drops here? He got his first one on here. His second one was... I don't know, actually. Rude. Aussie. Yeah, sometimes you hear the notification. It's like, is it happening? Is this the one? Yeah, I was gonna say, if it was Rude Aussie, it must have been a long ass time ago. Really? Last three have been SMGs? That's rough.
You've defeated the wave. Good. Really good. Have a bonus.
Pony up, boys.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Any pan drop I saw was Lee's first one, which was 2020.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, I don't think that's a hot take. I think Yakuza 0 is still like the favorite of many people of the series.
Attention, engineers. We've got identified.
I've played this game for a few years, but I wonder how much content was added. Yeah, I think they still add little bits here and there. I think in terms of like actual gameplay content, there's not tons, but yeah. They've added a couple of new custom game modes. They've added new maps. Obviously lots of cosmetics and stuff. They've done some little bits of changes here and there. Bug fixes. Oh my god, that clip, man. 4 years old. What the hell? Where the hell does all the time go? Yeah, follow H doesn't seem to be working these days. I don't know why. I can check your account. You've been following since 2020, November the 8th.
Another sentry buster has entered the area. Another sentry buster has entered the area.
Clip is an edging session.
But there are more. Green is good. Have a bonus.
Y'all ready?
Wasn't top banana.
Go, go, go!
This is the one. This is the one we get. This is the one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Curfew. No, it's gonna happen. Yeah, for some reason Stream Elements like lags sometimes now. In terms of like doing the song press. I don't know why. Use Opera. I've been thinking of switching to Firefox, or back to Firefox from Chrome. Been using Chrome for years now, but considering moving back to Firefox.
Look out for that sentry buster.
You guys ready for the Gamba? Prediction time. There's at least 4 of us finishing. I don't know about the randoms, but at least 4 of us finishing. Get your votes in.
Everybody ready?
Look at this epic Elden Ring music in the background as well. It's meant to be. Feeling it. Yeah, I was just led to believe that Firefox wasn't good because of like memory leaking issues. And then I got told to switch to Chrome and I was like, okay. And then yeah.
Final wave.
And ironically use the stream browser. I mean, I don't think anyone actually uses it, right? Other than when you were in game and it was like Okay, I'm gonna click on this thing. Yeah, if you're in game and like tabbing out isn't really an option, then sure. If I'm like in DBD and I want to look at someone's profile, it will open it up in the Steam browser, and I'm like, okay, whatever. That was not the option you wanted? Oh no. You almost never alt tab? Dude, I live for the alt tab. If I'm not alt tabbing, I'm probably dead. Played windowless. Ain't got no window. I saw a clip of there was like clips from the year in DBD, and there was a guy who was playing DBD like a comp match, and every time he was on the hook, he would alt tab and play World of Warcraft. Why you bully the bastard? Nearly there. Is this the heart one or like the liver one or something? I remember this one in particular. From Surgeon Simulator. Here we go. Oh, one of the randoms had, but nothing good. Diamond. Boo. Carbo wrench and a sword. No! Diamond is like an Aussie. You guys are getting way too hyped. Oh well. Fun was had, that's the main thing. You're the scan that love me? Oh, nice. Good to play with you. Sorry none of us got any good loot. Oops. I have something for you in DM. Oh, better be nudes, Carrie. Better be nudes. What is it? It's better. Oh, that's really sick. I like that. That's good. I'll update that later. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's just some work, some artwork. I wanted to have a different like avatar picture for my VOD channel, just to differentiate between the two. So I asked Carrie to do the one I currently have, but instead of a green background, it's a purple background. So that's it really, it's nothing interesting. Hi, JM. How's it going? I'll mute you. You're missing shots left and right. I've been missing everything today. I don't know what's going on with me. It's your first time playing him in a few months, so you're just praying not to miss $1. Don't worry about it. Honestly, missing money is not that big of a deal. It's pretty much a self-report. If you miss like a little bit of money and someone complains, it's like, if you're that good at the game, why are you complaining about someone else missing money? Surely you can like win the tour without like needing every single upgrade, you know? I always find that super weird. The only time I would have an issue is if someone's like actively trolling in the game, you know? That's the only time I get, like, if someone's like obviously new or not played in a long time or struggling or whatever, it's fine. Like, you can try and give them some advice, or you just cover the gaps where they're struggling. But if people are actively trolling, like, they'll go scout and then they'll just run around with the fan like in spawn, then it's like, okay, well, you're purposely not playing the game. Like, you know, that's the only issue I have with people playing. But otherwise, it's only game. Surgeon Mercy was the kidney one, but in the ambulance. It was the kidney one. See, I told you. It was like a heart or liver or kidney or something. I remember this one. See you on Wednesday. Yes, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. So yeah, so the plan for this week. Wednesday, we'll play some Persona 4. We will maybe potentially finish the game, but probably not. We'll see how the day goes. Thursday, maybe we'll try out Balatro. As long as I don't have anything work-related come up, then Thursday we'll do like a maybe short, maybe long, maybe see how it goes stream. Try out Balatro, maybe. I'll sell some stuff in TF2 and maybe buy it. And then on Friday, finish work. Well, I have some potential callbacks, so I might be hearing from people this week, so I may have to have some interviews or something. So we'll see. There's a chance I do, a chance I don't. Again, it could be something that happened on Wednesday or whatever. So things are subject to change. But yeah, potentially, if we finish Persona 4 on Wednesday, on Friday we'll play something different, maybe Prey. Otherwise, we'll finish it on Friday. But that's the plan for the week. Elden Ring playthrough will probably happen towards the end of January. That is looking to be the next time everybody is free. And yeah, once we finish Persona 4, we'll do Prey, we'll do Balatro, we'll do Sifu, we'll do Dave the Diver, we'll do all that good stuff. And then Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at the end of January. So, busy month. You've not run around and spawn with the fan. Yeah, no, I know. Like, that's the thing. Like, when people get angry about people, like, not being good in MvM, it's always the people who have hundreds, thousands of tours. And I think the realistic part of MvM is that if you are good and you at least have one or two other people who know what they're doing in MvM, you can pretty much carry, right? You don't need all of the credits. You don't need everyone to be playing perfectly. So if you have someone who's like struggling, misses some money, putting their sentry in the wrong place, like you can give them advice, or you could just get on with it. You could probably do it fine. And I always feel like it's such a self-report when people complain. It's like, I thought you're supposed to be good at this game. Like, why are you complaining about people being bad? Just play the game, and you know. And if someone's trolling, then or purposely throwing, that's the only time I don't want to play with those people. So my favorite class in MvM, it really depends on what mission I'm playing, on what map. But yeah, I like all of the classes. I like all of them. I like playing engineer on some maps, heavy on some maps, scout on some maps. No one else has requested music, so this is the song we end on looping, because this is the only song in the queue, so it just loops it infinitely. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the subs and everything today. You guys are amazing. Yeah, see you on Wednesday. I hope you all have a great week. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. See you for some Persona 4. And yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say. Until next time. Bye.